That dream version of you that you're picturing in your head right now that you want to be, that's your goal. Are they sleeping until 11 a.m., not exercising, not studying, skipping class, not working on their goals, snoozing the alarm clock, saying every day that they're gonna wake up early but not doing it? No. That dream version of you, what are they doing every day? And why are you not doing that now? The number one step to manifesting your dream life is you need to become the girl that's living your dream life. All of her qualities, what does she do every day? What does her morning routine look like? What does she eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner? You have to be specific. What are you doing every day in your dream life? What are your pajamas? What do you wear every day? What do you brush your teeth with? I want to know every single thing that dream version of you is doing. And why aren't you doing that right now? I want you to really think, is it money? Is it time? Is it your environment? Is it the people that you're surrounded by? Manifesting is a real thing. I totally believe in manifesting. I think I've manifested everything in my life so far. My entire life changed in a matter of 3 months when I just started visualizing what I wanted for myself, what I wanted my life to look like. I live in this apartment that I dreamed of living in. I have a job that I love. I'm in a relationship that I'm so happy in. And I literally flipped my life around in 3 months. And I'm not even just saying that. When I was graduating college in May, it's September now, I was so lost. I had no idea what I was going to do. I had no idea what I wanted my job to be. And I just wanted to do everything. And I was like, I don't know what to start with. And I was applying to a bunch of jobs that I was like, I'm gonna do these jobs just to save up money until I could do something that I really wanna do. Wrong mindset. When you are manifesting, when you wanna live your dream life, there's no plan B. The plan is your dream life. That's what's gonna happen. You're going to live your dream life. There's no ifs and buts about it. You want that so bad because it's already yours in the future, and that's what you have to wrap your head around. You have to totally visualize this. So what does that mean for you? You have to be actually visual. I want you to go on Pinterest and I want you to make a Pinterest board and title it Vision Board and have like 10 different categories. One be health and fitness, one be relationships, one be career, a car you want, the house you want, the mindset you want, the clothing you want to wear. Every little category in your life that you could think of, make it a category on your Pinterest board. Add pins for each of those. And so get specific, okay? Like when you are pinning what you want your career to be, if you want to be a business owner, right, of this huge corporation, I want you to pin the office, where the location's going to be of it, what you're going to wear every day, what you want your office to look like, what the decorations are going to look like. You have to be so clear in setting the intention of what you want for yourself. Because if you aren't even clear on your goals, how are you supposed to accomplish them? That's what like totally flipped my life around in May. I was so unclear of what I wanted, and so how was I supposed to get what I want when I didn't even know what I wanted? Now I want you to make a list, right? What the ideal version of you does. Who is she friends with? Who is she dating? Is she single? Where is she living? What does her apartment look like? What does she wear every day? Where does she shop? What kind of foods does she eat? What exercises does she do? How many days a week does she exercise? Does she have a dog? Get specific. Know the person that you want to become, because the clearer you are of who you want to become, the faster you could get there and the faster you'll be to living your dream life. The next biggest part about manifesting is your mindset. You are going to get nowhere in life with a pessimistic attitude, a sad attitude, feeling like a victim, like everything is happening to you, like nothing goes your way. That's going to get you nowhere. Manifesting is all about energy. And if you're putting out bad energy, you get bad energy back. I know some people don't believe in that. Like maybe you don't believe in karma. Maybe you just think that's all BS. I'm telling you, if you want to live the life of your dreams, you cannot have a bad attitude about it. Why do you think that you're gonna get everything you want with a crappy attitude? That's gonna get you nowhere. Personally, I'm a very naturally happy person. But I have obviously been through times in my life where it was really hard to be naturally happy, and I used to just really feel that victim mentality, like things were happening to me and nothing was going my way, because that's really what it felt like. When everything isn't going your way, it feels like the world's against you. That's a totally natural thing to feel. I feel like everyone goes through that at some point in their life. This is the mindset that totally changed my life, and that's gonna help you with manifesting, is everything is happening in your favor. When something's happening to you, it's actually happening for you. So when things are going bad in your life, say you literally get a flat tire, right? Like, how awful is that? It's so annoying, biggest inconvenience, it costs money, time, you don't get to where you're going, but that's not how you have to think. When you get a flat tire, you have to think, wow, I was meant to pull over and I was meant to go get a new tire and get it fixed, because maybe if I kept driving, I would have gotten a really bad car accident. When you start flipping your mindset like that, it's really going to help you to look at the bigger picture of things, because that flat tire really didn't matter. In 5 years, are you going to remember that 5 years ago you got a flat tire? Like, no. Spilling coffee on your shirt, same thing. Minor inconvenience in your life. It feels really big in the moment because you're like, this is so annoying. Like I was ready to go out the door. You're late now, whatever it is. But that's not how you have to think. You have to flip your mindset around. You were meant to change. You were meant to go on the road a couple of minutes later. Just anything that helps you to flip your mindset around so it's a positive way of looking at it. This same thing can go with relationships, friendships. If you go through a bad breakup or even a bad friendship breakup, like honestly, those are sometimes worse than breakups. You're not meant to be friends with that person. Is that person leading you to where you want to be? Or maybe that person, they were just meant to be in a chapter of your life. They were meant to teach you things. You're going to learn from them. That boy that you were dating that screwed you over, you learned from that. And now, because you dated him and you learned the lessons you did, now when you go to meet your soulmate, you're going to be ready for that relationship and you're going to be able to date that person. Same thing with friends. You learn what you don't like in friends. And a lot of times you learn that you really don't need a lot of friends. You need like a couple friends. You don't need an abundance of friends. You just need a couple quality friends, right? Quality over quantity. Now, speaking of friends, that dream version of you that we're picturing, that we're going to become, that you're her, you are that dream version of you. Would she be doing what you're doing on the weekend? Say if on the weekends you're going to the club, staying out till 4 a.m., then Saturdays and Sundays you're waking up at noon and just kind of not doing anything the rest of the day. Like you're really just like, oh, I'm sleeping in, I'm hungover. And if you're doing that, that's totally fine. But is the dream version of you doing that? Is that dream version of you drinking a lot? Are they going out and staying up till 4 a.m.? If you want to be really successful, what are you doing on the weekends that's leading you to living your dream life? Because the weekends, your life doesn't turn off. The weekends aren't like a break from reality. It's still your reality. And you could be using your weekends to build your dream life. And are you doing that? And if you're not, why not? Is it your friends? Say if it is your friends, but you're like, I don't even like going out, they just pressure me into going out. Why are you friends with those people? If you actually like them as friends, totally fine. When they ask you to go out, why can't you say no? Are they going to judge you for saying no? And if people are going to judge you for saying no, you know where I'm going with this, they're not your real friends. If you had a real friends and they all loved going out, but you really didn't love going out, but say you'll get like coffee with them or whatever it may be, then why aren't you doing that? Why are you going out when you don't want to? Stop doing things that you don't want to do. Your dream self, is she just obligated to say yes to things because she feels bad for saying no? No, hold your ground. If you don't want to do something, don't do it. I wish I knew this 4 years ago. I used to always just go and do things with people and be like miserable there the whole time. And thinking in my head, like I would literally rather be like watching Gilmore Girls on my couch at home than out at the club right now. Actually, like I would rather be asleep or doing anything else. That's literally what would go through my mind. And one day I was like, I don't have to go out. Like I'm just going to tell them no, and I'm not going to go. If they don't want to be my friend, then they don't want to be my friend, and that's fine. I would rather just be alone, honestly, than have friends that just can't see things from my perspective. Now, once you've done the journaling, the planning, all of that, I want you to reflect on your life right now. What are you doing right and what are you doing wrong? So that goes into what we just talked about with friends, what you do on the weekends, stuff like that. But now I want you to think everything that you're doing in your life that you love, that you don't want to change. And then I want you to think about everything you're doing in your daily life that you want to change, you want to be different. That's going to be your little reflection of yourself. There's obviously things that you're doing right, and we're going to keep that in our lives, but there's also a lot of things that we need to change in order to become our dream selves. And so I want you to really reflect and do that. Now it's time for the implementation of this process. So print out your vision board and stick it somewhere where you're going to look at it every single day. For me, I have it in my closet. I have a walk-in closet, and on the first wall that you walk in to go into the closet, I have a huge board of all of my goals. And again, I started doing that in May, and I actually had goals for by September. I have more than succeeded the goals that I had for September. When it was September 1st and I was looking at that board, I was like, that is absolutely crazy. When it comes to vision boards and manifesting, I think that you should have a really big, like huge picture of what you want your life to look like. And then obviously you can put that into smaller goals. Once you have that big overall life goal picture though, then I don't really like doing 5-year goals, if I'm gonna be completely honest. I like doing just 1-year goals, really putting big goals, okay? You have to think big here, because when you are manifesting, energy is so real. Like I was saying before, things are going to come true. And if you think small-minded, like then those small-minded goals are gonna come true. Think bigger. I wish that I wrote down bigger goals for September because I surpassed them by so much. That's what you have to think. You have to really think what can I accomplish in a year? Like, a year is a long time. 365 days, like, wow, that's a lot of opportunities for me to succeed. That is the mindset you have to adapt. It's going to help you so much, I assure you. Just start planning. Plan what your day-to-day life is going to look like. Plan out your year. And now once you have this all in front of you, look at this vision board every day. Do affirmations. Say it as if you already have it. Like, I am successful. I am wealthy. Say if you want to save $100,000, right? Say, I have $100,000 in my bank account in my savings. You want to go to Greece. I have a trip to Greece planned. Say it as if it's already in existence, because it is. It is in existence. Future you has it. Your body is going to have that, okay? It has it. You are your dream self. You can create anything that you want. You can create a life of your dreams. It's at your fingertips, and you just have to take the steps to make it. I know that you could do it, but you have to know that you can do it. You have to be so real. Really think, what do I want out of this life? Out of this beautiful life that I get to live? Have this abundance mindset. Think big. Think bigger than you're thinking right now. I promise you, everything you want is going to just come your way. I hope you guys loved this video, and let me know in the comments some of your goals, because I love reading other people's goals. I love just seeing what you guys are doing. Comment your Pinterest boards. Like, I'd love to look at them. I'll comment mine. I just think it's so exciting to think about your dreams and your goals. And that's just such an exciting part of life, that we get to do this. We get to think so big and just have all these crazy dreams and watch them come true. You are going to manifest your dream life. I love you guys. I have so much fun doing this.